Wichita Falls Fire Chief says he's settled into his new role, and that's after taking over about 6 months ago, last January, or check that, last July. He says he's learning about the department and has been ever since. Lauren Linville sat down with Chief Ken Perlman to discuss plans for 2020. Lauren, what are his long and short-term goals?
Daryl, Perlman says he's in this for the long haul, but as far as 2020 goes, recruitment and new ways for the department to connect with the community are on his list. 6 months in, and Wichita Falls Fire Chief Ken Perlman is ready for dozens more, now that he's got the lay of the land.
It's been like drinking from a fire hose. Even though, I have a lot of years in the fire service and served as chief of department before, there are a lot of regional differences.
Perlman is proud of what the department has been able to accomplish under his watch so far.
We focused on some things early in terms of re-energizing a focus on tradition and ceremony.
Now he'd like to focus on what 2020 entails, including how fires are fought with downtown revitalization.
We have to change the way in which we respond to events in a high-rise. Now that a number of them are being constructed with lofts or apartments, we're putting humans into those buildings that were originally designed as offices.
His biggest goal, though, is answering a question of how the department can be a better representation of the very community it serves.
The question is, how do we get little girls to want to be firefighters, and how do we get little boys of color to want to be a firefighter as well? I think that we have an opportunity to talk about planting a seed in their mind that they too could be a firefighter.
Other plans include expanding the Citizens Fire Academy, hosting fire station open houses, and being more active on social media for transparency in times of safety concern.
What I want to do is transfer it from, vision in my own head and literally lay it out as a map for the organization. Kind of like the picture on the outside of a puzzle box that shows you, what the end result looks like.
Puzzle pieces slowly fitting together, illustrating how Perlman pictures the future of the fire department. Perlman says in a few weeks he'll make his roadmap of the department's vision for 2020 public. One longtime goal of his is to create a new Fire Station 1 and use the current one on Bluff Street as a museum.
Wow, that's a big plan right there. I can see it though. Okay, Lauren, thank you very much.